And there they go.
Welcome back to RacingNews.com. I'm Magic, and a field of 8 males 3 and up are going to tackle a one-turn mile at Aqueduct on the dirt in Saturday's headline race, the Grade 1 Cigar Mile Handicap. Joining me now to give his picks for the race is handicapping trip notes expert Justin Christein. Justin, last time you were here, we talked about the Breeders' Cup, your top picks based off of your trip notes works. You came within a half length of a 17-1 winner in the juvenile fillies turf, and you were a neck away from having the mutual winner of the turf, the juvenile turf, at 6-1. So you were really close. We know that you were right there with it. Really strong debut performance. Can you back it up here? Tell me why you like to nobly in the Cigar Mile.
Thanks, Curtis. Yeah. You watch the replays and you do the work, and you get the value you want, and then it's out of your hands. So, as long as you're doing the work and you put in the time, your time's going to come for sure. So Ginobili broke a half length slow out of the gate, which doesn't seem like a lot, but when you got some quick horses to your inside and outside, that can put you in a disadvantageous spot right away. So out of the gate, the jock gave up his position, and so we're talking about Van Dyke. And instead of going forward, he grabbed him and then asked him again, which landed him 3 wide into the first turn. And then he had to extend energy to get into a stalking position 4 wide up the backstretch. So already he's exerted some unnecessary energy. And then approaching the far turn, he launched a strong 3 wide move as the rider felt Life is Good starting to spurt away, and he ranged up almost on even terms with Life is Good at the top of the stretch. Of course, we know what happened. No disgrace in getting put away by Life is Good, but the key is that he put in energy exertion at several parts of the race that sort of left him wanting in the stretch. And make no mistake, he wasn't going to beat Life is Good on this day, but the grabbing out of the gate and then the jock having to ask him to run up into position 3 wide and then 4 wide up the backside, and then asking him again 3 wide around the turn to put in a run to range up to Life is Good. I think all of those things bode for a better performance today. And then 2 other things. Balta shows confidence in shipping him east, and I think he's going to get a really good trip. I think he's going to sit right behind or right off of Following C, and I'm hoping he has enough to run him down in the stretch and then hold off anybody else that comes. So I think he's going to sit a great stalking trip from that outside post.
Well, you mentioned in the Breeders' Cup Dirt Mile, he did momentarily come up and almost get on even terms with Life is Good. And let me tell you, as someone who had a healthy bet on Life is Good and was there live at the track, it was momentarily scary when he came up on them. And if Life is Good isn't the number 1 ranked dirt horse in the world, he's 1A. So, like you said, no harm in losing to him getting put away in the Breeders' Cup Dirt Mile. There's another horse you really like earlier on the card that's actually a really nice price. We're going to go to the 5th race here, a maiden turf race. We know that the good Wallachia is good as a vineyard in Oregon, but what's good about the horse named Wallachia here?
So the first thing is this horse goes from the extreme outside post, sprinting on the turf, to the cozy inside draw, routing on turf. She broke probably closer to a length slow, and then she was on lockdown from the break until midway around the far turn. At one point, you even see the jock lock her down even more as horses go by her to the inside. This tells me that he was likely given instructions to wait, and then at the 5/16 pole, he asked her to run. But he only let her run from the 5/16 to about the 16th pole. So the jock asked her midway around the far turn, and she launched this 4 wide move, and she leveled out really nicely. By the 16th pole, he was finished asking her, and he let her run home without any urging. a great education. And I think this first out run screams prep. And I think she's locked and loaded for a much better performance today. Obviously, being by Tappet out of a distorted humor mare, she wants the 2 turns. She's got a cozy inside draw. And I think she was given a great education. And I think she'll be sitting a cozy spot because I think she has more speed than she showed. And so I expect her to be in the top 4 or 5 early. And hopefully she can be in a position to win turning for home.
Jockey Jose Ortiz showing a lot of faith riding back for Training Grand Motion. I think you're going to get every bit of that 10-1 on the morning line as well. So a really great price play earlier on the card at Aqueduct in race 5. If you want in-depth insight for every single race on Aqueduct's card Saturday, go to racenews.com. Check out the inside track to the Cigar Mile wagering guide, which is available right now, covering all races, including the all-graded stakes late pick 4, which is also covered on the Magic Mike Show. You can go to youtube.com/racing news to catch that, along with all of the other race previews and the live stream shows. Hit like if you like this video. Hit subscribe if you really like it. Tell all your friends. Thanks to Justin Christein for joining me. We'll see you at the track.
Racing News Preview. Racing News Preview. And there they go.